Oh man. Hi. I don't know how long we should wait. Well, I guess we have a minute left. We're gonna give them exactly a minute and then start, I guess. Okay. I don't know. People that said they'd show up but might not. Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah, I have. Mm, that's nice. It would be weird if one person was like, I don't know, got so motivated by the manga club that they became like, I don't know, a big Japanese learner. Well, I mean that would be cool, but that would be cool. I don't even know what it's like, the only place my family's ever went, well, like me and my sister with our family to a foreign country was Canada, but because we're in Wisconsin, it's so similar. Mm, what do they have there? Hmm. We have a tiny one of those, a tiny Ripley's, believe it or not, at the Dells in Wisconsin, where we have like water parks and stuff. But I've never went in because I'm like, ugh, there's probably weird gross pictures of like eyeballs popping out and stuff like that. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, we were just waiting to see how many people would show up. But I guess we probably could start. The last one that we did, I pretty much just rambled, and then people chimed in with their opinions. I'm probably only gonna read like I think I'm not good at counting. I think I counted like 6-ish pages that I thought that I would read for this scene because that's around half an hour. Okay. Guess we'll maybe. Okay. Hi everyone. I guess there is the what do I call it? The hashtag voice chat thingy above the voice thingy, the room. I don't know what to call it. That you can type in. I don't. I guess. Mhm. Yeah. We're kind of scary people, so I wouldn't want to talk to us either. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, I can believe that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are okay with me starting now. I'm just gonna turn on the or not turn. I'm gonna explain the title. So um yeah. Okay, so the title is Kami Kuzu Idol. Um and I'm not exactly sure where to start explaining. Like the title is kind of like a pun. Um, for the Project Diva game, there's Kami Kyoku, which they call God Tier Tune. Like, let me grab my highlighter. So kami means God. Kuzu, how do I train? I don't remember what that. Hold on a second. Let me grab my notes. Okay, so like, um, okay, so kuzu means that it is worthless, like a good for nothing loser. So how do I explain this? Like I practice, but I don't know how to explain this. So like, okay, so if kami kyoku means it's like a godly song, then kami kuzu means you're like incredibly worthless. But kami kuzu with a different spelling means crumpled up paper. Like paper is kami, and then kuzu like trash, so like worthless paper. So he's basically a worthless idol, is what the title means. Like really worthless. Um, okay, so I'm not gonna translate the like, you know, these splash pages or whatever you call them. Like the table of contents type page has a bunch of tweets, uh, with the characters and you know, like the official Twitter for their fictional group. So I'm not gonna translate that because it would take a long time. They kind of do. Like Vocaloids have their own Twitters ran by like office guys. Probably that would happen. Okay, so yes, the chapters in this book are called stages. So stage ichi is stage one. Um, okay, so the first page. I'm just gonna like read and then like read a box and then define like a noun or a verb and then do the particles next. Okay, so I'm getting nervous. You people are scaring me and your vibes are coming through the computer. Okay, okay, so idol. Alright, idol. それはステージで輝き. Okay, so idol is idol. それ is that. So それは is basically defining the idol. So an idol that is stagey is stage. De is a particle that means like with or by. So by means of the stage. Kagayaki is kagayaku, which is like glittering or sparkling. So the sentence is idols, that is, he says it later, mono, so that is a thing or a person that shines on a stage. And because it's kagayaki instead of kagayaku, it's like kagayakimasu is the polite way to say sparkle, or it's basically like a continuation form that kind of means and. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know how to explain the stuff that's in my head. I do have notes, and I'll post them tomorrow, I think, but not tonight. So, like, you could say kagayaite, like te form. I think most people are used to. That's really bad. I drew that horrible. Okay, so, like, you can say ki or te. You'll see, like, in songs where they use the masu stem instead of te, just because it sounds a bit nicer. Okay, so, fan no kokoro o kagayakaseru mono. So, fan is fan. No is basically like apostrophe S. Fan's kokoro is heart. O marks it as the object. So, of the verb. Kagayakaseru is kagayaku, but causative, so it makes the fans' hearts shine. And then mono is person or thing, depending on the kanji that you use. But usually, if they write it in hiragana, it's what's it called? like vague. So you'll see. Yeah, well, in this case it is because mono is talking about idol. So idols are a thing or a person that makes the fans' hearts shine. Um, I guess last thing I have to say about this is if you have like a dictionary form verb, well, this isn't really dictionary. Just think if it ends with ru or nai, um, and it's stuck to a noun, then it's basically like a giant adjective. Does that even make sense? I think it would make sense if I had color coded this a little better. But, okay, so I don't know what I was gonna. I don't know what I was going with that sentence. So, um, oh, and then the crowd is like wah, so they're making crowd noises. Hmm. Okay. I can't remember the names of these characters, even though I made like a character list for me. Oh well, I'm bad with names. Anyways, okay. So, そして fan no omoi ni yotte. So, そして means like thus or and. Um, fan no is fans. Omoi. Omo is the verb to think or feel. But if you change it into the masu stem, so ending with an I, then you turn the verb into a noun. So fan no omoi, so their the fans' thoughts and feelings. Um, Ni yote is like a phrase that basically means by. So or depending on the fans' feelings. Um, Yori iso no kageyaki o hanatsu mono. Okay, so like, um, how do I say this? Yori means like more or more than. So like, or rather. No, I don't know. Well, it depends. It depends. It could be like rather or more than. I'm having a hard time like thinking of how to like explain some of this. Like, for example, if you say watashi yori, it's more than me. Um, so iso is, where's my pencil? Okay, iso means more than. So yori iso means even more. No is, you know, basically like apostrophe s. Kageyaku is a noun. So, because we said masu ends with an I to turn a verb into a noun. Sorry if this explanation is bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, anyways. Okay, just smile and nod. Okay. All right, so kageyaki. Okay, I appreciate it. Kageyaki is the noun sparkles, I guess, or shining. Um, O marks it as the object of the verb, and the verb is hanatsu. So that basically means like shooting, emitting. So what do we have so far? Like, depending on the fans' feelings, it makes them sparkle more, like shoot out more, shining, glow more. I don't know. I feel like you'll hear like a lot in like what's it called? Like anime theme songs. They'll be like, "Oh, our futures are shining," or "I'm shining." They talk about shining a lot in Japanese. Okay, so last thing, mono is person or thing, and hanatsu is dictionary form, so it's like an adjective for mono. So what we had before was that it makes the fans, an idol makes the fans' hearts sparkle more, and an idol um, shines more depending on the feelings of the fans. Yeah, the end. Not really. I mean, of this page. Okay. Um. Oh, oops. Okay. Um. What are we doing? Okay. I got distracted. Okay. それが idol. So それ means this. So there's let me draw my picture. Okay, there's like I did this last time. I thought it was okay. I don't know what you all thought, but there's kono, sono, ano. Yeah? Okay. And it's depending on distance. So like there's kore, sore, and are for like this wait, what is it? This, that, and that, and or like those and these. I'm getting jumbled up. Okay, just pretend I'm doing a good job. Okay, so sore ga is a particle that marks, the thing attached to it as being the doer of the action, like the verb or whatever. So that is an idol. Anyways, okay. Oops. All right. Wow. Fans are still going crazy. And kya, they are. Kya is like a girly scream. Okay. Okay. Minasan konbanwa. Um, Minasan, like Mina is everyone. There's like two Minas though. There's one that's like got an N in it. Um, Mina, this one with no extra N, is the more polite one, and then San is the honorific. So, um, you all know what that means, right? I don't have to explain that. Do you? No, that's Imoto. Yeah. So there's Chan and Kun are like what you would call someone who's like younger than you or not as high in like the office as you. Like if I was your boss, I would call you like Lemon King Kun, you know? Yeah. Okay, and then San is like basically the equivalent to like Mr. and Mrs. That's what you'll see it translated to as a lot. But it's really just politeness. Um, then Sama is like higher than San, so it's like if you're like Mina Sama, then you're like, oh, I'm just so humble. You guys are awesome, kind of thing. Um, okay, konbanwa, konnichiwa is good morning. Konbanwa means good evening. Um, this little tsu is like I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes well he did it again over here. It means that the sound got cut off abruptly for the last vowel. I don't know. That's just how it is. I don't know the real reason for it. Okay, so 俺たちジーンズのライブへようこそ. So 俺 is like a kind of masculine way to say I, and then tachi is a plural. So he's instead of saying I, he is saying we. Um, like you could say watashi tachi for we. Like that would be more polite. Um, and or you can say it about other people too. Like anata tachi is like you guys. Um, all right, Jings is the name of their band. Jings no, so there's raibu is the live, a is the particle. So a means basically a destination towards, uh, but it's a saying. Like if you say VocaVerse a yokoso, it means welcome to VocaVerse. Um, and then you could say that about like something like Japan. So you could say Nihon e yokoso, welcome to Japan. Um, Yokoso, I just said that means welcome. So they're all, everyone, good evening. Welcome to our live, ours as in Jing's. So his bio says he is from the band, or the duo, idol duo? I don't know what you call it. Jing's Yoshino Kazuki. So his first name's Kazuki, and I'm gonna forget that by the time we go to the next page. Okay, um, so he's saying "tanoshindete ne." Um, this one's like kind of hard to translate. Like I talked to my Japanese friend, so "tanoshinde" is "tanoshimu," which is the verb. Like you might hear the adjective version of "tanoshi." It's fun. "Tanoshimu" is like I'm enjoying myself. "Tanoshinde" is the te verb. Yes. I don't have no clue what Darkwood Circus is. Mm, I'll have to check that out. You will have to remind me later because I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna forget it just like this character's name when we turn the page. Okay. So when you say te form verb, it's a soft command. So he is telling them to have fun. Um, and then ne means basically you say it at the end of a sentence. It's a particle that means you want them to agree with what you just said, like right, isn't it, like hey kind of thing. um but the thing that I can't really explain is the te part, because I talked to my friend and she was like, what did she say? I wrote my note, hold on a second. I don't even know what page is this. We're on page 9. Okay, no, okay. She said "tanoshinde ne" and "tanoshindete ne" is basically the same thing. So he's just saying some sort of slang that I can't properly explain to you all, but just know that he's like telling them to have fun at their live. Okay, so all right, um, they are still kyaing, so they're basically girls screaming, kya, more kyaing, and with the this is the same Tsu as before, but written in katakana, so it's like abruptly ending her shriek, her crying out for Yoshino-kun. So she's like, "Yeah, Yoshino-kun," and then they have this girl. Girl, is that a girl? Yeah, probably. Yoshino-kun. This also says the same thing. So, um, kyo mo kawaii. So kyo is today, mo is a particle that means like also or too. So today too, kawaii. So always think of like an I adjective. So an adjective that ends with I as having the word is built in. So you could say kawaii des, like desu. Um, both mean is kawaii, is cute, but adding desu on the end makes it polite. So she's like, oh, today Yoshino is also cute. Okay. Um, so he goes on to say, では、ジンズのもう一人のメンバーからもご挨拶. So, では means basically, well then, like, what is that called? A conjunction? Is that what we call them? Yeah. So he's like, or now then, Jings no. So Jings is mo hitori. Mo is an adverb that means like already, or like in this case, how do I say this? Like hitori is one person, so this is one and this is person. So, well, actually, like ichi is one and then the person is a counter. So it's, does that make sense? You can't like, because for Japanese, like nouns can mean one or multiple. Kind of like if you say fish, it could be, or wait, no, sheep? Yeah, sheep could be like one sheep or like 100 sheep. So you use a counter to say like exactly how many. So he's saying like there's one more of, so no is like of or apostrophe s, member. So member kara means from, So from whatever is ahead of it. From the member, mo is to. Aisatsu means greeting, and then go is making it polite. So for Japanese, you can put go or o in front of something to make it polite. So if you think of like, onigiri, the food, you can, you know, that makes it polite. What else? I can't think of any other examples. Oh no, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm thinking out loud, okay? And I think so. Okay, so he's like, now then, there's another greeting from basically they're a duo, so I mean from their other member. Was that a okay-ish explanation? I don't know. Okay, so um, and then dozo is go ahead. You would say that like if you go to like somebody's house or something, and then you like are like, I'm gonna give you some tea or something, and then you're like, go ahead, drink it if you want. Dozo. Um, I guess it would be like please or something. You could think of it as like that. So he's this is the main characters coming on the next page. All right. Yeah, our awesome main character. So, all right, he's like, Jing's no Niodo des. So, I'll just start backwards. Desu is, and then it's also da is, but Desu is the polite version. Niodo is his last name, so his name is Yuya Niodo, and he's just like, I'm Niodo from Jing's, and then it's like Sheen. Sheen is the sound of silence, so now you guys know what that sounds like, I guess. So it's like the next one says butsu maiku kiru oto. So butsu with the tiny tsu that cuts off the sound. It's maiku is the microphone. Kiru means cut. So like you can cut paper or something, and oto means sound. You probably would recognize that from all the Vocaloid names that have this kanji in their name. So, butsu boots is the sound of the mic being cut off. And then everyone's just like da 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 in awe of his horrible introduction. So, um, so he's like, それだけゆうくんどうしたの? So, それ is that. Dake is a particle that means like only or just. So, only or just whatever came behind it. That's all. Yu-kun. So, he's what was his name? Yuya or something? I told you I'd forget it. So, yeah, he's calling him Yu-kun. And kun is what we mentioned before with san, so it means they're buddies. Um, anyways, well, in this case, I know I said it was like more of a high ranking thing, but you say it to your buddies too. So, dosta means it's like, what happened? And no is ka, but not as polite, so it's basically a verbal question mark. So he's like, that's all, Yuya-kun, what's going on with you, Kinsho shite agachatteru no kana. So kinsho is basically you're like nervous. So shite is suru. So it means to do. It turns like kanji compound. So usually like two or more kanji into a verb. Instead of a Japanese verb. So kanji compounds like usually got Chinese pronunciation. I'm rambling. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, so kinsho shite means he is doing like he is being nervous, and because it's shite, te kind of means and, so he is nervous and okay, this one's let me get my notes because this one's like a long one. Okay, so where is it? Can you Kin Cho, like with a CHO. Um, so like if I go to like like let's say you're talking to someone on like Skype and you're like, oh, I'm shaking with fear, and they're like, that would be that you are kincho shite iru, so you are being nervous. So like, okay, so the next one's like agachao. This one's probably like a bit long-winded to explain, but it chao means shimao, which basically means that like in okay me I don't know how to explain this. It in some cases means like unfortunately you are doing something, or it means like you're doing something that you can't really go back from. So agachao means agate shimao, and then um what else? Okay, so I don't know how to explain this. This is the worst explanation. Okay, so what it says in the comic page is agachate iru. So this one, but the like how do I explain this? This is so long. I'm sorry. I'm like not organized. Okay, so it's like a te form plus ru, and ru is actually iru, which means ing, like that you are doing something. So yep. So he is basically like unfortunately he is like agate ing, and it's basically agaru is like increasing, like going up. Like there's another verb that's related to it, ageru. I don't know how to explain. This is the worst explanation. It's like that's bad handwriting. That's okay though. Okay, I made it worse. Never mind. How do I explain this? Okay, like when I talked to my friend, she basically said that, it kind of means that your nervousness is rising, that it's getting worse. Like, he is so stressed out, is what this friend thinks is going on. That's why he thinks he gave this bad introduction because he's just getting so nervous. And no is like koto, that it turns the verb like into kind of like a noun or a long statement, which like if you say like running is my favorite hobby, then you would say after the verb you would say no, or like koto, to turn it into not a verb, make it into a noun. Say that again. It means okay, it's agaru, and it has like more than one meaning, but it basically means to increase or like go up. Um, so mm, yeah. Sorry, that explanation's hard. Well, I mean, okay. Thanks, guys. They can me feel better. Okay. And then ka is this one, the question mark, verbal question mark. But kana means like na is like trailing off, or what, meaning like I wonder, like, so he's wondering if that's what's going on. Um, Geez, I am like going over. I lost track of time. Someone needs to tell me these things. Yeah, like it's not like there's a timer on my computer or something that I look at right in the corner. Okay, like I don't know if I should just finish up this page and call it good though, or something, because we have like these. Yeah, okay. I'll try to explain it faster. Alright, so Pan is him like patting him nervously. That's the sound effect. If you want to like get better at like katakana, then like read comics and read the sound effects. Okay, so he's like, だって話すことないし, okay, so is like no, um, だって is sometimes it's like because, sometimes it's but. I'm not really sure. Mm. Oh, what part didn't you hear? Hmm. Oh, okay. I didn't explain very much anyway. So, did you hear the sound effect one? Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so then he's just like, だって話すことないし. So, is like, or whatever. Or, no, that kind of feeling. Date is either but or because, but I think it's more like but in this one. Hanasu is to speak, um, and then koto is, like the noun thing, kind of like speaking. I don't know how to explain it. The koto of hanasu, like that's the worst explanation. I'll make it make sense by the end. I'll pull it back together. Nai is an adjective, which means not exist. I guess. You use nai to like, hmm. Yeah, like you could say like, well, like you use nai for like a lot of things. Like you use it to like turn an adjective negative. Like hanashi takunai is I don't want to speak. Like hanashi tai means you want to speak. Um, I don't know if that makes sense. She is a particle that basically means you're listing off reasons. So he's like, oh, you thinking. He's like, oh, it's because you're nervous, right? And he's like, not really. It's because I don't have anything to say. There's nothing to talk about. That's why his intro is so short. Um, yeah. Well, they like know that he does it on the next page. They're like, he always does this. Good. Yeah, I'll still post the final one on YouTube after this, though. But we're almost done, so two more, or I mean, one more panel to put up with two more talking bubbles. Okay. この会場9割が吉野くんのファンだし、俺しゃべ、I am bad at reading. I'm getting tired. Okay. 俺しゃべんない方がコスパ良くない? Okay. この is this. この会場 is like this hall, this venue. The I can't think of a better word. This venue. Q wari. Q is 9. Wari is, how do I explain it? It's basically like 9 wari is 90%. So I guess a wari is like 10% times 9. Ga is, so ga is a particle. It's the subject of what he's talking about. Yoshino kun is this dude. No, so Yoshino kun's fan. Da is she is he's listing off reasons. So 90% of this venue's fans are yours, is what he's saying. And then ore is, I, like watashi. And then shaberu is speaking. So he's basically saying shabenai is not speak. Um, what else? Ho ho is, how do I explain it? Like kind of like a direction. I don't. That's how I think of it at least. So the direction of not speaking ga. So that's the subject. Kospa is cost. What was it? Cost something. No, it's something else. Cost performance. That's what it was. Cost performance means cost effective. Yeah. So he's like, um, well, I'll explain in a bit. Okay, yokunai is kosupa. Cost, yeah. So yokunai is e or yoi is good. So changing the I for E or yoi at the end is yokunai, and nai was the negative adjective, like I said. So he's like asking like when you say, well, that's a bad explanation. He's just like, isn't it better for me to not speak since 90% of the fans are yours and it's more cost effective? Cost effective as in not really money, but like labor. No, like labor intensive. Like the best way to use our labor would be to divvy it up as you doing more of the work, kind of thing. I guess I'm not sure how else to explain it. Okay, um, and then kite nai desho is kiku is to hear. Kite is the te form of kiku. So my pencil shrunk. Hold on. Okay. Oh, all right. Kite kite nai. So nai is not doing that. He is not listening. The show is like asking for, you know, it's like right? I wonder. I think you're not listening. That's what he's saying. Um. Okay. And then ima so you hanashi yamete you kun. He's like ima is now. So is, I just think of it as like English soul. So like if you say so janai, like that is not so, or so desu ne, that is so, like, right? I don't know how to explain. So you is like to say, or it means called. Like you'll see this in front of a noun a lot. Like told you, what would I say? Like I can't think of an example. Jeez. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. Like so he's saying that kind of hanashi is hanasu. Hanasu is like, how do I call it? Like a story or a speech. Hanasu is to do that. Then hanashi is the noun version. So he's like that type of talk. Yamete is to stop. So yameru is to stop, but yamete is, the polite, like the light command telling him to stop. It's that type of talk. Stop it, you kun. He wants him to stop because they're fighting on stage in front of the fans. And yeah, that's it for that's it for that page. We went over so much. Like it was supposed to be half an hour, but then it ended up being like 45 minutes or something. There's like yeah, oh my gosh. I just don't. I'm not used to talking very much. Like I was planning on reading this far, so basically, like, the ghost girl is watching them, you know, jealously. Yeah. No, she's just like basically like he's wasting it, wasting his chance of being idol because she died in an unfortunate accident. To, not really. I don't know what group she's from. I kind of like looked ahead, but you know, like he's basically on the verge of getting fired. So, cuz he's like got, since 90% of the fans. Yeah, he's talentless. He only looks hot. So he can't sing, he can't dance. Oh yeah, and he messes up. He messes up during this concert cuz they were supposed to like sing a new song, but he was like telling them to sing the lyrics cuz he didn't remember the lyrics, but they're like, "How are we supposed to sing the lyrics to your new song that hasn't been released yet?" So it was just like bad. Well, he see he's supposed to be an idol, so an idol sings and dances, but he's bad at dancing and he can't remember the lines he's supposed to sing, and he's not taking it seriously because he basically just wants his paycheck, but he's not earning anything because he's not selling any merch since everyone hates him, kind of thing. What's his name? Yeah, his name is. What's the other guy's name? I don't remember. Yoshino. Okay. Yes. Go ahead. I don't know. I didn't think of that. I feel like it would be harder because a lot of the anime doesn't have subtitles. Well, it does if you buy like a DVD. Like, then it has it, or if you somehow get a hold of a script. But if it's something like some Crunchyroll anime, I feel like having like text for people to look at is easier for them to attempt to learn. Um, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Hmm. Well, it's like when I watch anime, I basically pause it. I don't know if other people do this who are learning Japanese, but I like press play, and as soon as they start saying, like, as soon as they finish saying one line, I usually pause it and like think about what I just heard. And I used to like go have a Word document up, and when I was like watching a show, I'd furiously type everything I could hear them saying. I don't know. So I feel like it's okay to do stuff like that, but it's kind of extreme, if that makes sense. Well, that's okay. Um, cause I've never heard that word before. I feel like it's more business lingo, not necessarily useful for at this level. But mm-hmm. mm, so I don't know. Um, like, hmm, yeah, I don't have any other words of wisdom, and not much left to torture you guys with having to listen to me say. So, um, I wish I was like a better teacher, like one of those speakers that you heard them and you're like, awesome. I just want to. I don't know. Uh, like I wish I had like a cool narrator voice or something. That would be nice. But I just sound kind of uncool. uh, it's. I mean, like I feel like well, a guy voice is better to easier on the ears, you know, other than like a shrill, confused sounding lady. Oh well. Okay, so I wasn't sure when we would do something like this again. What day is it? It's Friday. You know, like maybe like next week, but I'm not sure if I'd want to do it so late again because of my um. Well, like I guess I'm okay with doing it at like 6 ish p.m., but I feel kind of bad for like you know people having to stay up so late if they're not in the U.S. and then like I kind of have half a brain by the end of the day, because I'm tired. So, like, doing it in the morning, I feel like it's easier, but so, people have stuff like jobs. I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay. Okay. Mm. Like, tell them to sit down and join us. Not really. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Wait. So, you want me to. My audio cut out. You want me to, translate something specific? My Chinese is like mega horrible. So, yeah. I'm gonna like if you want anything specific, just like send me a message or put it on the thread or Twitter or something like that. Um I'll probably like um is he's probably gonna say Goomy. Yeah, Goomy Comics. Specific one. What? No? Ah, I mean, I can. I have them like rented in my Kindle Unlimited, but yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's um not that bad like in terms of reading level, so it wouldn't be like the most unreasonable request. This one, you guys thought this one was hard. Did you think this was harder than the demon one with the demon pastor? What was that even called? Oh, master is the devil. Yeah. So did you like that one better than this one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Like I just like the handsome demon. Oh wait, we didn't actually see him. I saw him. He was on the cover and he was on the first page. Okay, we did see him together. So he's actually. I don't think I'd read that all the way. Like I would really like to read more of that together with you guys, but I wouldn't read it all the way because they're like he is like constantly glomming on her. Like he's clingy, clingy Satan spawn. Not well, smooching on her. Not like see, that's like a little more. Yeah. That's a little more extreme. Oops. Mm, it's okay. Like is my favorite word. Well, they're Vocaloid fans. They're gonna agree. So, hmm, mm, mm, okay, yeah. Thank you. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Probably tomorrow, cause I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. Cause I told everyone, but I wasn't feeling that good today. Well, then I ended up talking for almost an hour. You guys are holding me hostage, as usual. Okay. Yeah. It's been almost an hour. This is 57 minutes, is what OBS is telling me. So, I don't know if we should hang it up and call it a day and go walk away and eat sandwiches or whatever. I have no clue. I was just mentioning that I wasn't sure when. Yeah. 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 Okay, just send me suggestions for times that you guys want to meet up, or like tell me if you want to read more of this, or more Demon Hot Guy Pastor comic, or something else. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, so we have Mosaic Roll, this one, Demon one, and then you kind of seemed receptive to the one about the bird, Big Bird. Um, yeah, hot. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Okay. Okay. Bye, everyone.